What's up, guys? I'm Chris with DeVille Magic, and today you're watching a magic review on the Artistic Cups and Balls 2.0 by TCC. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. If you're new here and you're watching from YouTube, please consider subscribing. Comment on the video, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a review. And if you're watching from DeVilleMagic.net, tune in each week for a new review. Today we're looking at the Artistic Cups and Balls 2.0 by TCC. So let's get into the packaging first. You have a hard shell box. Inside, things are put together really nicely. You have just kind of like a paper, and then the the cups rest inside this nice velvet inlay. Take those out. You get a really nice velvet bag that is blue. With the 2.0 version, you'll receive red balls. The first version came with blue balls. Anyway, I actually ordered some of those because I do like the look of the blue with these cups, but the red is nice. The red is traditional. Now the balls are made out of wood, and they are knitted balls. And then we have the cups. So the cups are really nice. With mine, one minor detail that doesn't bother me, but I know that it may bother some people if theirs come like this, is the darkened space on this is obviously much more detailed than this one. But again, that doesn't bother me. The more these get used, everything's kind of going to balance out. So, I bought these because they were said to be really durable, nice set of heavy cups, and with that, they definitely are. The quality on these, they stack really nicely. They sound nice. They're heavy. I don't have, well, I have a few sets. I have a few cheaper sets that I bought when starting out. Just in comparison, the ones that I was using to kind of learn the cups and balls in more detail was the penguin cups. Now these are $99. I got them on an open box for like $30. So they've served me well. They're good, but in comparison, like, they're smaller, and they're way lighter, So they have some dents and some scuffs. It's going to be a lot harder to dent these ones, and that's not the plan, obviously, but you can definitely feel the difference as far as quality goes. They have a nice ring to them, and I don't know. They just sit really well. So the quality is definitely there. They are, yeah, I can tell just, in playing around with them, that they're gonna last. They're definitely gonna last, and they're made well. So as far as measurements and weight and whatnot, to go into detail, I am not gonna really get into that. Like I said, they are a bigger set of cups than what I was using. If you would like measurements and exact weight and things like that, my friend YinHowes has done a review on these cups as well, where he has the tools to take precise measurements, width, height, depth, diameter, all of that. So check out his review. Also check out his channel if you haven't. He does some really good reviews. But these will hold, as a final load, these will hold a tennis ball. And, you even have some extra room. You can hear it. Well, you can't really hear it on camera, but if you shake, you can hear that there is still some room inside. So you could fit something slightly larger than your average tennis ball, but that's, that goes in and out no problem. Whereas the cups that I was using, it doesn't. So that's a nice addition. Bit of a bigger cup. Tutorial. So the tutorial is about half-hour long. You are going to get a download code. Now the tutorial is taught by Michael Amar, so you're going to get his signature routine as well as some of the um, subtleties and things that he's kind of come up with over the years when it comes to the cups and balls. And I mean, I remember watching Michael Marr doing the cups and balls forever ago. That I think the first DVD I bought on cups and balls was I think it was by Magic Makers, and that wasn't with Michael Amar. But then I bought the World's Greatest Magic, and Michael Amar was on there, and he also has a series on the cups and balls as well. So, I mean, what I'm getting at is that Michael Amar is the person to teach the cups and balls. So TCC brought him in. He uses these cups. He actually sold these cups for a while. I'm not sure if he still does, but he's obviously a fan of the cups. So yeah, you get the tutorial by him. He goes into talks about the cups a bit, and then goes over the sleights and moves, and then he gives you his routine. Everything is shot really well, as with all of TCC's videos. Audio is great, and I don't think there's too much more to say on the tutorial. As far as difficulty level, angles, setup and reset, arts and crafts, none of that applies, right? Because difficulty level is going to depend entirely on the routine that you want to come up with. Obviously, some routines are going to be a lot easier, whereas others are going to be more advanced. Pocket space, I mean, you're not going to carry these around in your pocket, right? This is for if you're doing a close-up show or some kind of performance where you have a fixed audience. You're not going to walk around and do this table hopping or just carry around a heavy set of cups in your pocket. Can these be inspected? 100%. They're just cups, right? And for some people, I know that in reading some of the reviews and seeing other people's questions and comments, one of the questions that is asked a lot is this a combo set? No, it's not. So one of these is not a chop cup. Yeah, these can be inspected, handed out if people want to. Is it a worker, or are they a worker? I think this is a great working set. I think this is going to last a very long time. Like I mentioned with the Penguin cups, they're not as durable, so they have some scuffs and some dings and dents, and mine haven't been affected by that, but depending on how deep the dent goes, it would affect stacking, and the cups may get stuck when wanting to perform certain moves. So I think that this is a great working set. I believe that they're going to take some abuse. Yeah, I'd say obviously this is a working set for a close-up environment or like a parlor type setting. Who would use this, and do I or will I use it? I think this is a good set for anybody, right? I mean, if Michael Amar is using them, they're obviously good enough for the professional. And if you are new or starting out and you can afford a pricier set, then I think that, these are good for anybody. I'm still getting used to the weight, so for somebody who maybe hasn't had much experience with the cups and balls, they may seem a bit heavy, but that's a good thing. As far as price goes, these are $180. So like I said, they're kind of up there, but you are getting heavy durable cups. So, they're not cheap, but they aren't cheap in quality either. So that's the big thing, right? You the less you spend, obviously the quality probably isn't going to be there. Pros and cons, positives, negatives. Mentioned a lot of the positives already, right? I'm not going to repeat all of that, but some of the negatives that could be negatives to some people, like I said here, obviously there's quite a difference in the look of these two cups, right? There's obviously darker details here. This one's kind of in between, and then this one, there's really no darkening around the beads or the shoulder, or maybe I got the wording wrong there. But anyway, not something that bothers me. The inside is not polished. Again, that's something I've seen some people kind of not like as much. But however, I don't care if the inside of my cups are polished or not. I think they still look nice inside. Like they do have the brushing on the inside. So, when you buy these and you read the description, these are meant to have a handmade look. So, if you consider that, then they aren't all going to look the same, right? If you're buying like a mirrored polished set of cups, then they are going to look the same, right? But these aren't meant to look like that. These aren't meant They're meant to look kind of aged and used and detailed. So the fact that they all don't look identical is not something that bothers me, and it's not something that I was expecting either. So that wasn't a letdown for me. If you want a polished, shiny set, then you're not gonna get these anyway. So, you know, those maybe negatives for some people. They aren't for me. They don't bother me or affect me. But and the pros, yeah, they're just really well made cups, and I think that they will last a lifetime as long as you're not being too rough with them. I think you can be rough with them, but I mean, like, I'm not gonna be overly and unnecessarily rough with them. Um, Imagine if they fall from a decent height onto like a concrete, maybe they'll take damage, but even then, I doubt it. So I don't think I have too much more to say on the artistic cups and balls, but if you do perform the cups and balls and you're looking for a new set, I think that this is a great option. And again, if you want detailed measurements, weights, and things like that, check out YinHowes channel. Does a great review on these. All right, so that's all I got for the artistic cups and balls by TCC. Please consider subscribing, and I got lots of reviews coming. I also got the Phantom pin when I got this, so I'll be reviewing this. And then also from TC, the Time Box, Anything Box, and the Vanishing Deck Pro. I'm going to be doing those here right away. I'm just waiting for something to come in for a performance that I want to do. So anyway, thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate you guys being here and checking out the channel and the videos.